What's up, Marquise?
What's up, Aidan?
All right, so obviously, first two games, congratulations. A win, you played great personally. Can you sum up that for me, those first two games?
I mean, there were two really good teams, both champions of their own conferences, so we knew what was going to be going into the games. We watched film, we saw what other teams weren't doing and what we were going to implement in the game plan, and it worked. The coaches they stress a lot on like film and like getting little things into the game that other teams didn't, and that's why we ended up winning them games.
Yeah, I mean, you see it in the background right behind you, March Madness, the big dance. How does it feel? You went from here to there in seemingly no time.
I mean, getting into the season, like we all knew we could do this. It was never a doubt in our heads. I mean, other people didn't believe right away, but we always knew from the beginning that we can make it here and we can make a deep run. And right now it feels kind of crazy. Doesn't feel real. I'm still like adjusting to all the kind of fame that we're getting right now, but it's definitely great. It's a great moment right now, and I'm just trying to live in the moment and not get too far ahead right now.
That's awesome. So first game, Georgia Tech, it went your guys' way. Mm-hmm. After that, you knew you had Illinois. You knew you had the 1 seed. Was anything different that week, Coach Moser? Any sort of game plan, or was it just business as usual?
Oh, yeah, it was very tense that week. Practice was very tense. Everybody was on 10. Everybody was kind of hype, excited. But, I mean, it was just a different intensity in practice. Everybody brought a different kind of mindset, knowing that we were going against potentially one of the best teams in the country. And we had that chip on our shoulder where we just wanted to prove to everybody that, like, we can do this. Like, it's like even though they are, like, a top team in the country and critics are talking about them and they got all the media hype, we believe we are a top team in the country too. And even without the media hype, we know like what we're capable of. So we just had a little chip on our shoulder going into the game.
Yeah, so obviously you guys are kind of, I don't want to say famous, but your defense has been what people are talking about this whole tournament, going into this tournament. How do you guys think that you can keep up, you can replicate what you did against Illinois, against Oregon State this weekend?
It's all game plan, man. We really just get game plans into the game and we execute it well. That's really all our defense is. We see how we are going to guard people, and we just come out and execute that perfectly. And that's why we have potentially the number 1 defense in the country.
It looked like it this weekend. I can tell you that. So obviously, your years of Brother Rice. You remember them fondly. What kind of, from a personal standpoint, from a life standpoint, from a basketball, did Coach Frazier kind of instill in you as a player?
Coach Frazier made me the overall player I am today. Classified as a combo guard. I can play point guard and shooting guard, and Coach Frazier is the reason why I can do that right now. He, when I got to Brother Rice, he put the ball in my hand, and he just told me, like, I want you to run my team. And I wasn't really adjusted to the point guard position, really, but he believed in me in that aspect, and he worked with me a lot, and he kind of turned me into like the player I am today.
So as you probably saw, as I assume you know, much like you guys, Rice basketball had an awesome year this year. 12-1, yeah. CCL Blue champions. Coach Frazier just won Coach of the Year. Mm-hmm. Ahmad, Cullen, first and second team CCL honors. Have you talked to any of those guys? You got anything you want to say to those guys?
I haven't really talked to them, but I've seen all the comments and everything on Twitter and Instagram. I've liked and retweeted everything I could. I haven't gotten a chance to talk to them, but, I'm very proud of them. And, I mean, Frazier's a great coach, so even with COVID, even with it being a COVID year and it being kind of weird and all that, I just knew, like, he was going to get the guys together. And they have a great group of guys, a great team who have been playing together for a while, and they know how to play the game right. So I knew they would be fine this year.
So once upon a time, you were a student in Coach Voigt's broadcast journalism class.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for current students?
Stay off your phone. He hates that. And just do your work on time and just bring some enthusiasm to the class, and you'll be perfectly fine.
Marquise, thank you so much for sitting down today. Obviously, everyone at 99th and Pulaski is going to be a Rambler fan this weekend. Good luck.
All right, thanks, Aidan. All right.